We should be live right now. Welcome to the stream. Real Madrid versus Olympique Marseille. What's good, overrated? All right, let's get into this, man. Let's get into this. Whoops, not this. We'll go to this. This is what we're really here for, isn't it? This is what we're really in for. The Arsenal game was cute. It was cute. Bilbao did their best, or rather, Athletic Club. Let's go, Twitch. Anyways, that game was cute. Overrated. Appreciate you for the 4 months, brother. Appreciate you for the 4 months. Can you glaze Njai for 10 seconds? Wonderful player. Incredible talent. So technically gifted. So good at running out players. One of my favorite players to watch in the Premier League. And more important than anything, Senegalese. There you go. Hey, let's look at the lineup. And it's different, huh? It's different. This is a different lineup. Okay, Alonso. Okay, some of it is the same. Courtois on goal. Trent retains his position after... Well, he regains his position, rather, after being displaced by Carvajal. Militao and Huijsen at the back with Carreras at left back. Tchouameni and Valverde with Goulet. This is going to be more of a 3 or even like a 4-1-2, right? These two. Tchouameni's going to be at the base. These two on either flank. Rodrigo starts on the left. Now, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yes, sir, Stocks. For sure, brother. For sure. Rodrigo on the left. That is interesting, chat. Vinny is displaced, or at least maybe rested. And Rodrigo gets his second start of the season. Now, this is a guy that most people expected would be gone at this point. We thought he'd be at Arsenal, at Liverpool, at City. He decided to stay. And hey, man, clearly he is seen as a left-wing option. Now, Vinny will obviously start in most games, but Rodrigo's been given the go-ahead. That's interesting, man. That's very, very interesting. And then, of course, the man on fire at the moment, Kylian de Bondy, Mbappe, the boy, up front, playing on his own. And now, quickly go over to Marseille. Rulli in goal. Back four of Medina, Pavard, Ballardi, and Emerson, which is so funny, right? This guy, I remember a few years back, he was at, where was he at in France? He was playing for a French team. Who was it? They were even in the Champions League. Lens. He was playing for Lens. Facundo Medina. Pavard. I mean, I think he's so underrated. Not underrated, but very decent player. Ballardi in the back with Emerson Royal. You guys remember from his West Ham days. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg and Kondogbia at the base. Timothy Weah, freshly signed from Juventus on the left. Matt O'Reilly, freshly signed from Brighton down the middle. Mason Greenwood on the right. And Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang making his return to Marseille after spending a year out in, I believe it was Qatar. Did he go Qatar or did he go Saudi? He went somewhere in the Middle East. But honestly, chat, from Marseille, it's a decent squad. It's actually a very, very decent 11. The thing with Marseille, though, these guys in the Champions League have not been good for a minute. The last time Marseille even qualified out of the group stage in the Champions League was, I think, 2012. I think 2012 was the last time they even got out of the group. It's been crazy how poor Marseille have been in Europe. It's nuts. And they've had teams that, look, okay, they haven't won the league since 2010. But, bro, this is still a side that comes second in the league. They come third in the league. Like, they're an okay team. In France, they're pretty good. But they've had a curse in Europe where they cannot get out of the first phase. It's crazy. Obviously, now, the Champions League, it's a lot more straightforward getting out. I mean, so many teams. What's a table of the best 24 or something get out? So you would expect Marseille with this kind of squad to get out of the group. But let's see, man. Can the curse kind of be broken? On the bench for both sides, Lunin, Carvajal, Alaba, Fran Garcia, Asensio, Ceballos, Camavinga. Jude is on the bench. This is the interesting one, right? He's come back early from injury. I just really hope they're not rushing him, but he's here. Brahim Diaz, Gonzalo Garcia, and Vinny. A very, very strong bench from Real Madrid. And for Marseille, some of the familiar names. CJ Egan-Riley, freshly signed off Burnley this year. Angel Gomez on the bench. Vermeeren on the bench. I mean, Guerri, I'm surprised. I'm pretty sure he wasn't even supposed to travel, but he is here. Obviously, Madrid are the superior team. They're the favorites, but keep an eye out for this Marseille team. They definitely have a few weapons in the starting 11 and even on the bench that could come on and change the game. Now, get your predictions in. Let me know what you guys are thinking, chat. Is there a chance for a shock by Marseille? Or are we saying this is a relatively straightforward game for Real Madrid? By the way, can someone tell me, what are the other games in Europe tonight? What are the other games that are being played around Europe? I think I saw Juventus, Dortmund. Spurs, Villarreal. Some interesting games there. But I think the bulk of the best games come tomorrow and even Thursday, to be honest with you. Even Thursday. Let me send myself over a stream right now. I got a sub earlier as well, too. Let me read that out real quick. Shout out, it's HF. Thank you for the 1 month, brother. Thank you so much, HF. Thank you so much. Who watched the Arsenal game? Who watched the Arsenal game? Bilbao gave them a real go, huh? Bilbao for a minute gave them a real go, but then ultimately, I'm telling you guys, Arsenal's depth off the bench this season is so good, bro. It's so good. I mean, I don't particularly rate either of Martinelli and Trossard, but I'll tell you what, coming off the bench as substitutes, that's not bad. That's not bad. You could do a whole lot worse than calling on Martinelli and Trossard to change the game. Starting, hey, I think you're capped. But off the bench, decent. Decent. Let me get my stream up real quick. Hold up. Is the last time, chat, maybe you guys will know this, is the last time that Madrid played Marseille, was it that year where Ronaldo bagged the free kick in his first season? Are we talking 09-10? Are we talking 09-10, chat? It might be 09-10. Is that the last time? Yo, mods, can we please ban the word Amorim from my chat? I don't want... Guys, this is the Champions League week. This is, for me, like a holiday away from Man United. Please, mods, ban the word Amorim from my chat. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. Do not. It's like you guys are trying to trigger a war veteran right now, guys. You're giving me PTSD. Please, I'm on a sabbatical from United for the week. Until Saturday, I don't want to hear Amorim. I don't want to hear Ineos. I don't want to hear Bruno Fernandes. I don't want to hear, what else do I not want to hear? What are the words that I not want to hear? Ruben. I don't want to hear Ruben. I don't want to hear Man United. I don't want to hear Sir Alex. I don't want to hear any of it. Please. Please. I beg you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's get back to the... Let's get back. I don't want... Guys, you guys are trying to trigger my PTSD right now, bro. I don't want to see Suffer. I definitely don't want to see Ugarte. Definitely don't want to see Luke Shaw. Please, no. Anyways, last time Marseille played Madrid, when was it? When was it, chat? 09-10. I figured, man. I figured. Yo, can you DM me some high quality pictures? Fatty, the rest of this message better not be suspect as hell, man. Fatty, my Algerian brother, man. What are you asking me for, bro? Some high quality pictures. Couldn't find any. Why is the chat going so fast? Couldn't find. The chat is moving hella fast, bro. Any high. Oh my god, bro. Hold up. Couldn't find any high quality pictures online. We're gonna make a new banner for the Discord server. Just go on my IG, bro. If you guys want to make a banner for the Discord, it'd be good as well too if we can get a new one for the Twitch. But just get them off IG, bro. I don't hate Rafinha whatsoever. You guys use the word hate way too easily, bro. I don't hate nobody, man. Anyways, game's actually about to start, so let me stop waffling. Oh, look at that. Solo te pido una cosa, que salgas Okay, I couldn't read the rest of it. I could not read the rest of it. You know how funny it'd be if Madrid lose today? I don't see Madrid losing today. Guys, I'm going to be real, man. I got a feeling about Real Madrid this season in the Champions League. I got a feeling about Real Madrid in the Champions League this season, guys. What are my predictions for this game? I think Real Madrid 3-0. 3 for me. And that's more than every manager in the Premier League combined. Respect, man. Respect. Nah, I got Real Madrid 3-0. I think Kylian scores 2. Kylian scores 2. And I think Franco... No, 4-0 today, chat. I'm going 4-0. 2 for Mbappe. 1 for... Franco's going to score his first goal for Real Madrid today. And, fuck it. 1 for Huijsen. 1 for Huijsen. No, 4-1. 4-1. 4-1. That's my prediction. 2 for Kylian. 1 for Franco Mastantuono. 1 for Dean Huijsen. And then Timothy Weah is going to score for Marseille. That's my prediction. Weekend been here. Appreciate you for the 13 months. 14 months and still no back-to-back wins for Man United. Brother, you could be subbing for another 2 years, bro. I'm not sure we're gonna get back-to-back wins. If you know who stays in a job, I don't think shit's changing, bro. I don't think shit's changing. Anyways, game's about to start, so let me lock in, man. I say let me lock in like I'm playing. Let me lock into the game, man. I don't play UCL Fantasy. Guys, playing regular Fantasy Premier League is enough, bro. Like, playing Champions League as well, too. I'm not keeping up with all those games. I think TDPR is going to send me this message every single day about Wolves, bro. Brother, Wolves have 0 wins this season. The house is burning and there's food in your oven that's burning right now. And you're coming for me. Wolves are bottom of the league with 0 wins. All right, game just started. The game's kicked off. Let's see how it plays out, man. Let's see how it plays out. I figured, by the way, it would be Pavard on the right. Footmob had Medina on the right, but I figured it would be him. Do y'all remember when Kondogbia played Pogba in the Champions League? Atleti versus Man United and absolutely bossed them. You guys remember that? Kondogbia bossed Pogba that day, man. One second. I do not know who Nibor Miroma is. Never seen him. Carreras. Early. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh my goodness. Oh my good. Chat. This is the kind of timing that Kylian Mbappe is on right now, bro. This is the kind of timing that Kylian Mbappe is on. He's on smoke this season, chat. He is on smoke. Wow. Look at that for an opportunity. Look at that. Bicycle kick. Carreras with the initial cross. Just skips past Mbappe. But wow, Højbjerg almost set him up perfectly, bro. Højbjerg almost set him up perfectly. Bergval, 1-0 Spurs. Yes, chat, please, by the way, keep me updated. Keep me updated. With the other games, that is. Because obviously I can only watch one game at a time. By the way, chat, if I'm ahead of you, which, by the way, doesn't normally happen, but if I'm ahead of you, just pause my stream so that it syncs up with yours. If that's the thing. If I'm behind, all I ask you guys, please, if you're ahead of me, guys, please don't spoil it for the rest of the chat. Please, that's all I ask, right? The mic, I'm sorry, the volume's as high as it can be, guys. I don't know how much higher I can make it. It's literally on max. So I don't know. Here's Greenwood on the right. Brilliant pass. Oof, well intercepted by Alvaro Carreras. Alvaro. Oof. Marseille with some decent play, huh? Marseille with some decent play. I see you watch TJ Huss. Do you agree with his opinions? I watched him. You know what it is, guys? First of all, he's always showing up on my For You page, or on whatever, my recommended on YouTube. I find his video concept is very interesting. Now, do I agree with his takes during the videos? Not often. But I like seeing those kinds of topics because, like, what, ranking the best third place Ballon d'Or winners or Ballon d'Or finishes. I think that's an interesting topic. I don't see many people do that. So for me, it's interesting to kind of, oh, Trent. Trent might be done. Trent might be done. That's a shame, bro. That's a real shame, bro. That's a real shame. That's a real shame. He might be done. He might be done, chat. Oh my god, Sir Lash, I just read it backwards. You're tapped, man. Trent. 4 minutes into his Champions League debut of Real Madrid. Trent's about to come off of a hamstring injury, and Carvajal will be taking his place. I read both chats, Soluxia. I read both. Wow, imagine Mbappe back that. Oh, man. Making 100 says, should have stayed. Would he have not pulled his hamstring if he was playing in a Liverpool shirt right now? That's a shame, man. Carvajal comes on, and I'll tell you what, chat. As a footballer, you never want to get an injury. Mostly because you want to play, right? But injuries and stuff like that is the easiest way to lose your place in a team. Because now, bro, if Carvajal starts balling out again at Real Madrid like we know he's capable of, and like he's basically done his entire career, I'm sorry, man. Trent is going to have a hard... Bro, Trent is never going to root against his own team, right? But secretly, Trent will be hoping Carvajal doesn't do too well. Oh, look at Franco. Franco! Off the post. But Trent will be hoping deep down Carvajal doesn't absolutely smash it. Because, bro, if he does, Trent's going to have a hard time getting back in this team, man. Franco, though, almost breaking the deadlock. Fede. Chouameni, who started the season so well for Madrid and for France. Back to Fede. How's Aubameyang doing? I mean, he hasn't done much. Game's only been 6 minutes. Thoughts on Vinny benched? Not too many opinions. I think it's more he's probably being rested, to be honest with you. I don't know what it is, bro, chat, but Franco gives me such Real Madrid 2000s vibes when I look at him. Everything about him just screams Real Madrid 2000s. I don't know why. Maybe it's the hairstyle. Maybe, I have no idea. You know what it is? Loki, he looks like David Beckham when he went... No, he looks like David Beckham, but he gives me David Beckham vibes in terms of like the short hair and the Madrid kit. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, also the fact that this Madrid kit looks like the 09-10 kit is also another thing. Goulet, brilliant. Brilliant feat from Arda Goulet. Brilliant. I don't get why Trent left his home. Hey, man, he's trying to do something new, bro. I get the same vibe from Carreras. It's true, though. Franco doesn't really look Argentine. He doesn't really look Argentine. Of course, I remember Granero. I remember Granero. I remember Gago. I remember Garay. They had a little Argentine cohort for a minute, right? Higuain, of course. Here's Alvaro. Brilliant pass from Arda. Oh, Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Big save from Rulli. Madrid won a back pass, but I can't lie, for me, I think that's just like a reaction. You're just making up names. Nah, man, they're all real names. Garay. Granero. Gago. Higuain. Who else did they have? Any more Argentines outside of them? I'll be with Spanish, but Di Maria was a little later. I'm thinking like 08, 09, that period. Saviola was there for a year. Or even like, what, 6 months. Rodrigo. Doesn't get the foul. Rodrigo needs to ball out today, though, huh? Because his opportunities to start are not going to come that often. Gabriel Heinze, yeah. No, he needs to ball out today, Rodrigo, man. Because starts for him this season are not going to come as often as they did before. Here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo! Ah, that's a poor shot, man. That's a poor shot, bro. He doesn't really look Italian either, though, Mastantuono, bro. He doesn't look Italian. Oh, nice. Rodrigo. Mbappe! 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 Oh, my goodness, bro. Oh, my goodness. That was brilliant from Rodrigo and Mbappe there. Brilliant. Kylian looks so sharp right now. Tchouameni, nice. Rodrigo, nice reverse pass. Mbappe, brilliant shot. And then Rulli with a huge save, bro. Bro, Mbappe's on one right now, bro. Is Marseille the biggest club in France historically? Yes. Hot take, I think PSG are now the biggest club in France, bro. Even historically. The Champions League, the amount of titles that they have. I don't see how you can say it's not. PSG, I don't see how you can't say it's PSG anymore. White Bear. Saint-Etienne up there too. Saint-Etienne historically were the biggest, but now I don't see how you can't say it's Saint-Etienne, how it's not PSG. PSG have more titles than Saint-Etienne. They have as many European Cups as Marseille. They've had probably as big players as both of them historically. Like I think PSG now have they probably emerged now as the biggest club in France. Remember Gourcuff's run with Bordeaux? Of course, man. Of course, 0809. Ah, Montpellier, PSG. Arda. No, the start of the season has no impact on the Ballon d'Or now. It's oh, you mean on like next on like this year's Ballon d'Or? Because I was saying last season's Ballon d'Or is over now, right? That whatever you've done is over. But you're saying, does this part of the season have anything to do with no, I don't think it really, bro. Obviously it contributes, right? But I don't really think it matters more than it does at the end. Remember Salah in 21-22 when he started the season on fire, but then didn't even finish in the top 3 for Ballon d'Or. It matters much more, A, what you do in the big competitions, and B, how you close out the season in terms of the individual awards. And not gonna lie, I think that's the right way of looking at it. Bro, the biggest games are always, for me, where you're gonna judge the best players. Franco looks up, goes for goal. Benfica 2-0. Who are they beating right now? Tottenham are up 1-0 versus Villarreal. We saw that. Benfica 2-0 versus Karabag. Ah, easy, man. Easy. PSV lost to Union. Wow, PSV lost at home to Union Saint-Gilloise. And wow, guys. First of all, McAllister's brother scored today. But you know how crazy it is? Well, maybe not for some of you guys. You guys might even be too young. But seeing Van Bommel's son score for PSV makes me feel so old, bro. That makes me feel so old. Oh my goodness. Nearly from Timothy Weah. Guys, I said Mastantuono scored. And then I said Weah would score. And they both nearly scored. But seeing, first of all, let me see the super chat. 47 says Timothy Weah is better than Vinicius and Landon Donovan's better than Mahrez. Put the fries in the bag, man. K1 BSM says Mosquera is going to be this year's Dean Huijsen. Just maybe without the big move at the end of it. But yeah, I think, look, Mosquera was a player Real Madrid wanted. So clearly there's talent there. And I love the way he's playing at the moment. Let's just see how much game time he gets when Saliba's back. Rodrigo. Brilliant. Goulet! Straight at Rulli. Can't lie, I like the way Rodrigo's playing. I like the way Rodrigo's playing. Van Persie's son, is he going to make it? He's 18 now in the under-21 team. I hope he makes it, bro. But yeah, seeing Van Bommel's son play for PSV makes me feel old as shit. I literally remember Van Bommel playing for PSV. That's insane. I remember Van Bommel for Barca. I watched so much of Van Bommel's career. But yeah, 2010 World Cup. Ha! Van Bommel, 2010 World Cup. You know he was Van Bronckhorst, not Van Bronckhorst. What was the guy's name? Bert Marwick. He was his son-in-law, Van Bommel. Fede. Arda. I do need mods. I'm gonna make a few people mods actually, because I do remember some of you guys on YouTube. I've seen enough streams now where I can make a few of you guys that I recognize as like regulars. I can make you guys mods now. 47, you can become a mod. KS, I'm gonna make you a mod. I'm just gonna add a few guys, so don't mass spam like, oh, make me a mod, make me a mod. I'm just gonna do the ones that I immediately see. I see you guys every single stream. If you don't get picked, it's not because I don't value you guys or whatever. It's just I didn't see you guys or your request. I'm just going up my thing and just seeing who do I see every stream. Three-armed onion, yeah, you're the GOAT, bro. Add as moderator. Okay, for now, this should be okay. I made like 3 or 4 people a mod. I can make more going forward. But, yeah, for me, it's just like people that I know are constantly in the streams. I'll add more as time goes on. But, yeah, I just want to make a few people now. And that was for YouTube, by the way, not for Twitch. What stream do I use? What do you mean? To watch the game? Or like, how do I stream? said T-Boy Mesa, my boy. Hey. Hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you're doing well. I know you hate watching Real Madrid crazy right now. Chouameni. Foul on Goulet. Sanad Badawi, appreciate you for the prime. Appreciate you so much for the prime. Who do you think is the most important player for Real Madrid? The most important player for Real Madrid. It's a tough question. I would have used to say Kroos. Oh, brilliant. Oh, Mbappe right now is playing unreal. I mean, Mbappe is definitely up there. I think Jude is high up there, guys. I think Madrid are a much different team without Jude Bellingham. Much different. Bro, I'm sorry. Your goalkeeper cannot be the most important player on your team. Well, every goalkeeper is important because you can't play without a goalkeeper. But your goalkeeper is not the most important player on your team, bro. I'm sorry. If your goalkeeper is the most important team, you're a shit team. That's like Man United with De Gea back in the day. Like, he was our most important player because we were terrible without him. But Real Madrid's most important player is not Courtois. Bro, we saw them go to a final with Lunin in goal. He is, bro, yeah, for me, he is the best goalkeeper in the world. But that doesn't make him your most important player. Can Real Madrid play the same way without Courtois? Yes, they can. I'm talking like the player that when he's not there, you guys do not operate the same. Courtois stops shots, but he's not the key to making Madrid click. What the hell? It's like I would never say Alisson is the most important player on Real Madrid, on Liverpool, even though I think he's an amazing goalkeeper. No, Courtois is not their most important player. Absolutely not. I don't agree whatsoever. Guys, your most important player is usually a midfielder. You know what I mean? Or someone who scores you 60 goals like Cristiano Ronaldo. It's never going to be your... Unless you're a team that just is terrible, but your goalkeeper... Like John Garcia on Espanyol last year, right? He's their most important player. But... Nah, like... That's like saying if you change any goalkeeper with Courtois, Real Madrid would just never win games. Like, they wouldn't even be able to play the same. I don't agree. Oh, yeah, Mbappe. I would like Kroos at one point. Kroos at one point for me, like when they won the last Champions League, I would have said he was their most important player. I would have. Which team is the best in Europe right now? Based on what? Performances, on how they play? I mean, because like it's hard to look past PSG. They're the reigning champs. They seem like the team to beat. But the team I've been most impressed with this season, based on only 4 games, I think Bayern Munich have been really impressive. I think they've been really, really impressive. Arda. Mbappe. Yeah, I rate Bergvall a lot. I think he's a very talented player. Dean Huijsen carries it out the back. Arda loses out to Greenwood. Greenwood. Oh, wow. Timothy Weah. Chat, I told you. I told you Timothy Weah would score. Chat, I told you Timothy Weah. Hey, who said Timothy Weah is going to score? Who said Timothy Weah was going to score? I told you, chat. I told you. Oh my God. Dean Huijsen lays it off to Arda. And Arda caught sleeping. Greenwood dispossesses him. That's lazy from Arda, man. And who's not tracking Weah either? Is that Carvajal? Weah runs the distance from one side of the pitch to the other. That's poor defending, though. How is Weah allowed to completely run off all these guys and no one follows his run? How, chat? How has no one tracked Weah there? It's bad from Goulet for sure. But how is Weah allowed to run from left to right like that and no one follows him? Follows him. Follows him. How is no one following him? Nah, Goulet has to take much more care of the ball there, Chad. Much more care. And now Madrid, who I would say have been the better team so far. Like, let's call it what it is. Madrid have had the more chances. Madrid have had more of the ball. They find themselves 1-0 down. But I will say, I think Arda has to take much more care of the ball in that situation. Much more care. Brain dead from Huijsen as well. Was it? As in what? It was a dangerous pass to give to Arda. I think Arda just... I don't agree. I think Arda just has to take much more care of the ball, bro. Carvajal. Fede. Franco. Carvajal. Nice. Fede. Arda leaves it to Mbappe. Kondogbia wins and flicks it away. Weah. Oof. Madrid haven't created a clear chance. I disagree, bro. Mbappe literally went one-on-one. Mbappe almost scored a bicycle kick. Yeah, let me change the score. 1 sec. Hi, Rulli almost tripped over his own feet. What the hell? Uh-oh. Greenwood. Runs at Militao. Nice pass. Weah. Weah already on 1 goal. Goes for another. Courtois. Big save. Oh my goodness, bro. Madrid defending counterattacks is spooky, bro. Damn, we got 800 people in the chat. Damn, bro. 850 people in the chat. Yo, guys, hit the likes, please. You know I don't ask for much, but likes and subscriptions, they are free. 47 says predictions tomorrow for Chelsea versus Bayern. It's at the Allianz, no? It's at the Allianz. I actually think it's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be a draw. I say 2-2. I say 2-2. I agree. I think Rodrigo's been decent so far. Franco. Oof. Carreras. Franco is raw. I hear it. I hear it. I don't think he's ready to be starting games week in, week out for Madrid, to be honest with you. But it seems like he's their only natural right-sided player because of his ability to be on his left. Fede. But even being more of a natural right winger than Rodrigo, I don't think he's more effective there yet. Here's Rodrigo, though. Rodrigo, speaking of effective, penalty Real Madrid. Penalty Real Madrid. Guys, we have to be honest with ourselves here. Huh? Rodrigo's playing well. Rodrigo's playing very, very well. Rodrigo's playing very, very well. And that's why, well, Kondogbia. Kondogbia, that's stupid, though. Seriously, that's so silly. That's so silly. He gambled so much that he would win the ball there. He gambled so much that he would win the ball there. And he left himself in such a stupid situation as well, too. But chat, let's call it what it is. That's why Rodrigo wants to play on the left. That's why Rodrigo wants to play on the left. He's not able to do that on the right. That's not his game. Cutting in from the left, chat. He's a problem, man. He's a problem. And Kylian Mbappe. One-on-one of Rulli. Penalty to bring Madrid back into the game. No one thinks he's going to miss, right? Surely not. Put the pen in the bag, man. I'm even getting the 1-1 score ready, bro. I'm getting the 1-1 score ready. Kylian! Rulli is never saving that. That looked like his goal against Martinez, right? It looked like his penalties against Emi. 1-1 Real Madrid. I think deserved, chat. I think deserved. I think they've been better than Marseille so far. Oh, you can't save that, man. You can't save that. Anyways, let's see. Do I think Iraola will go down the Zerbi path, as in go manage a big club in an obscure league? I mean, maybe, but personally, bro, I think every Premier League team, like the next big Premier League side, look at Rodrigo, man. The next big Premier League side that sacks their manager should be after him, man. They should be after him. Fede. Alvaro. Uruguay, I might... Who would I say for Uruguay? Franco. Kylian. Franco, brilliant. Rodrigo. Franco. Gets it back. Franco. Franco! Oh my god. Chat, you know what it is though, huh? You know what it is. Franco's raw, and I don't think he's ready to start week in, week out. But this boy is talented, bro. This boy is talented, chat. He's got talent, huh? He's got talent. For me, chat, I don't know. He gives me Pastore vibes. Honestly, he gives me Pastore vibes. Maybe it's like the lanky, tall winger build, or like the tall, lanky dribbler build. But he gives me some Pastore vibes in the way that they dribble. Both of them love a nutmeg. And don't even think that's a diss, because let's not forget, Pastore at one point, bro, he was a wonder kid at Palermo. Could I see Mastantuono making Argentina's World Cup squad? I could, but also the problem Mastantuono has is there's a lot of left-footed right-sided players on Argentina. Obviously, Leo Messi. Dybala. What's his name? Nico Paz left or right-footed? Left, no? Left-footed as well, too. So there's a few players that kind of play, like, you know, those ones that they start out in, like, widest right positions, but then they end up drifting inside. I mean, that was Dybala's biggest problem, bro. He had Leo Messi playing in front of him for his entire career for the national team. But, you see what I mean? Like, it's difficult for Franco to really find a spot in that team. I mean, I would still bring him. I would. But, yeah. I think Messi's purely central now. But Messi's always going to start off on the right, bro. He's not going to just sit up front. He's going to start off on the right and then just pick up the ball wherever he wants. But his starting position is going to be out wide. Kondogbia. Marseille won a penalty. Marseille won a penalty. They're not going to get it for now. Here's Rodrigo. Bursting of energy. Rodrigo. Arda. Franco. Franco tries trapping with the outside of his foot. Oh my goodness. Mastantuono has tech, bro. This guy's got tech, bro. He loves a mega. He loves a meg. He does have plenty of time for sure. Kylian. Blocked. Tchouameni. Rodrigo. Alvaro. No, misses him. Ooh! Big save from Rulli. You did used to do that shit. You did used to do that shit. This brother loved the Meg. Hey. Big save from Rulli, man. Why Franco versus Estevao, though? Why? Why do we need to compare? Nah, there's no way you can give a penalty for that, man. His arms are right next to his side. Oh, Aubameyang has not been involved in the game, though, whatsoever, huh? Franco, that was a nice touch. Best baller of the SDS boys, Rin. Rin for sure. Got Greenwood standing over the free kick. Puts it into the box. That's poor from Marseille, man. Poor, but they recover it. Yo, Franco, man, that was crazy. Hoyson or Kubarsi? I don't know, man. For me, like, I don't see one of them as much better than the other. So it's hard for me to say who I think is better. Like, I think they're both really, really good. I don't really see one as like better than, like, I just think they're pretty much the similar level. I know that might sound like a cop-out answer, but it might be a cop-out answer, but I don't always think it's like, oh, one has to be better than the other. You know what I mean? It's the same thing when people ask me Saka, Foden, like I find all of these guys, like, they're all similar level to me. So it's one thing if you ask me what Dean Oyston versus, I don't know, Tosin Adarabioyo. I think Dean Oyston is better than Tosin Adarabioyo. But I look at, I don't know, Kubarsi, Yoro, Hoyson. I find them all similar level, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't look at one of them as like much better than the other. So for me, it's difficult to say one is like who's better between the two of them. Kubarsi has done more. I would agree at this point, but that's not. That's down to not such a circumstance. Because to be fair, Hoyson was at Juventus and he didn't get into that team. Nice, Weah. Aubameyang. Oh. That was an Aubameyang. Who was that? O'Reilly, excuse me. Yeah, Euro. Euro's an amazing young defender. Do we not think so because he plays for Man United? Is that how we judge football now? Rodrigo. Guys don't rate Lenny Euro. That's crazy to me, bro. All right, fairs, man. I didn't know the opinion by people was that Euro wasn't a world class young talent. I didn't know that. Guys, you guys put Dean Huijsen in Man United's back three. Go see how he performs. Go put Kubarsi in Man United's back three. Go see how he performs, bro. Let's not forget that before Dean Huijsen, the center back Real Madrid wanted was Lenny Euro. Yeah, Alvaro Carreras is top, bro. Why is he not? Oh, shit. Aubameyang. Aubameyang. Aubameyang! Just wide. Just wide. Look at that from Aubameyang. That touch was brilliant. I'm surprised he's put that wide, man. You would trust Aubameyang in that situation to slot past Courtois, or at least hit the target. Oh, Goulet. Mbappe. Franco. Tries it this time, it doesn't work out. And he fouls him. Yamal or Wemby in their sports? Chat. I think. Look, Yamal has accomplished more than Wemby in their own respective sports. Oh, here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Saved by Rulli. Mbappe could have a hat-trick so far, man. Yamal has accomplished more in his sport than Wemby has at this point in each's career. But I can't lie, man. I think whose ceiling is higher, whose potential is more, I think Wemby, bro. I think Wemby. My honest opinion, chat, if Victor Wembanyama has an injury-free career and accomplishes everything he's capable of accomplishing, I think Wemby could go down as the greatest basketball player of all time. I don't know if you guys agree with that. I think he has GOAT-level potential. You could make the same argument, I guess, for Yamal, but I don't see Yamal ever surpassing Messi, for example. And to be fair, look, one has to surpass Messi, the other has to surpass like LeBron and MJ. But I honestly think Wemby, bro, if everything in his career goes perfectly, I think he could go down as the greatest of all time, bro. We've never seen something like Wemby before, bro. Whereas Yamal is amazing, like he's the best 17-year-old talent or 18-year-old talent I've ever seen in my life. But I've seen players like Yamal, you know what I mean? Like I've seen people do what Yamal does. He just does that at an unbelievable level. I've never in my life seen Victor Wembanyama, ever. Like that's a freak. That's a freak right there. It could, yeah, you're right. It could be too early to say Yamal cannot be the GOAT. Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right. You're definitely right. I shouldn't say it's impossible for it, but also like at the moment, I don't see GOAT potential. I see one of the best of all time for Yamal, but to surpass Messi, oh man. Because bro, being the best teenage player you've ever seen doesn't mean that you're going to end up being the greatest of all time, bro. There's been, for me, many players that accomplished more in their teenage years than Ronaldo and Messi. But to be better than Ronaldo and Messi, you have to have a crazy long career where you don't really drop your level. Your statistics have to be off the charts. You have to be like winning every single thing every single year. Like it's tough to beat that, bro. It is. Bro, I'm not dissing Yamal, by the way. You guys, I think Yamal's the best player in the world. You don't got to tell me twice, bro. But to be better than Leo Messi, I don't know, man. That's why I'm saying though, if Wemby has an entire career. Of course, it's difficult to surpass LeBron and MJ, for sure. I don't think Yamal will be the greatest player of all time because I don't think he is as talented as Messi. That's my opinion. And that's not, bro. I don't think anyone is as talented as Messi. So don't take offense by that. Whereas Wemby, bro, I think is arguably one of the most talented players we've ever seen in our lives. Like we've never seen something like that. That's my opinion. Yeah, I do think Yamal is the best player in the world. That's not to say I don't think anyone is even close. Like, I think Mbappe, when he plays at his absolute best, you could make the argument he is. But what I've seen Yamal do is too fake, bro. It's too fake. If you think Mbappe is the best player in the world, I'm not hating on that, bro. When Mbappe is playing at his best, he definitely has a case. Before Yamal burst on the scene, I was the one saying I think Mbappe is the best player in the world. But for me, Yamal is something different, bro. Just my opinion. Few minutes left of regular time here in the first half. Marseille have kind of calmed the game down a little bit, I feel. Because I think first 10 minutes, it looked like Madrid were going to run away with this, right? Can Isaac get... No, Isaac cannot get involved in these conversations. Not for me. I'm a Raptors fan, yeah. Toronto. Here's Greenwood. Does Pavard get into France's World Cup squad? I would bring him as a backup right back, and he can play as a center back. I would bring Pavard for the national team. I wouldn't start him. I prefer Koundé, but he would get into my squad. How can it be wrong, Tex? It's an opinion. It's an opinion that can never be proved right or wrong. Yes, sir, the Jar Jar. I am. Why did Arda shoot that? That's poor. That's poor. He should have played Mbappe through. Madrid win it back high up. 3 minutes of injury time. Ah, Chouameni's pass just a little off. Aubameyang. O'Reilly gets fouled by the ref. How do I feel about Milwaukee going into the season? Not that high. I'm not going to lie. Not that high. I mean, y'all got Giannis, so that's probably still enough to make the playoffs, but I don't see Milwaukee doing anything of substance once they get there. You know what I mean? Can Mbappe become the GOAT? No. Mbappe cannot become the GOAT. I'm sorry. Greenwood! It's not even about too late, bro. He's not as talented as Messi. Like, he's not better at football than Messi is. Oh, here's Mbappe, though. One-on-one against Valverde. Oh, cuts in. Mbappe. Franco! He should score that. He should do way better with that, guys. Still gets it back, though. Franco. Nah, Franco should do better there, man. Franco should do way better. Franco should do way better. No, Mbappe will never be the GOAT. Not for me. Like, there is no way Kylian Mbappe can be the greatest player of all time. I feel like now, like, we're just forgetting what Messi showed us for 20 years, bro. Mbappe, for me, can't be better than Cristiano Ronaldo. And I don't think Cristiano Ronaldo is the greatest player of all time. He wouldn't be better than Cristiano. Madrid right now, bro. Madrid right now should be up by 3 or 4, bro. Seriously, the amount of times they broke through. The amount of times they broke through. And Mbappe has missed, or Arda has missed, or Franco has missed, or Rodrigo's taking a shit shot. Madrid should be up easy in this game, bro. Easy. That's the last time Mbappe passes Franco the ball. Greg, I low-key feel the same, bro. Like, me hearing people say Mbappe, can he become the GOAT over Messi is insane to me, bro. It's insane. Like, that's actually a crazy take for me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I hate, like, talking, like, I'm not talking down on anybody here. I'm not more superior in terms of knowing football than anyone else. But to hear someone say Mbappe could become greater than Messi is, like, insane to me, bro. Do you know what Messi had done in the game by Mbappe's age? Have we watched Messi at his absolute best? I think people are, like, only thinking of the last few years of Messi. It's not even, for me, it's not even a conversation. We're talking light years difference, in my opinion. Like, Messi, for me, is a far superior player to Mbappe. And I think Mbappe is one of the best players I've seen. But I don't think Mbappe was even close to Cristiano Ronaldo. Like, what? I'm not even trying to, like, downplay Mbappe here, but do we know who we're talking about here? But we're talking about Lionel Messi. Like, bro, please. But even if you compare, bro, Mbappe to Cristiano Ronaldo, who I don't think is the greatest of all time. I think he's up there, but I don't think he's the number one greatest of all time. Mbappe is like a more limited version of Cristiano Ronaldo. That's what we're talking about here, bro. Mbappe is like Ronaldo with less goals, worse free kicks, a worse weak foot, worse in the air. Like, what? Comparing Cristiano, bro, like, nah, man, nah. I love him. I love Mbappe as a player, but we're talking about Cristiano and Messi, bro. We're talking on Cristiano and Messi. Please, guys, I'm just gonna say this once, right? Don't send me messages about, like, dissing other SDS members. First of all, I'm not gonna read them, and second of all, I'm not gonna agree with them or whatever. Like, these are my boys, man. Please, if you got opinions on SDS members, just keep it to yourself. Do what you want with it. But don't involve me in these kinds of stuff, bro. Like, you're asking me to read out messages where you're dissing people I work with or people I'm friends with. That's not cool, man. Like, you guys are all entitled to your opinion, but don't bring it into my chat and ask me about it. That's all I'm saying. All love. 47 says add Lewis GLM to SDS. I don't know who that is. Ray says they don't rate him because he plays for United. Oh, Euro. I think if Euro played for a better team, he'd be viewed a whole lot different. That's just my opinion, though. That's just my opinion. Is Faisal crashing out? Chat, should we move to Faisal's stream? Should we see what Faisal's doing? Hold on. Should we see what Faisal's doing, chat?
As a manager, the further you get from hands-on work, the harder it is to stay in control. Monday.com just completely solves that.
Allow it, man.
Taking people on, he's been very effective, very impactful in the final third so far. The penalty that we had was all down to him, and I felt like, bro, I know what Xabi's gonna do. Xabi is gonna come in the second half. Give us 60 minutes, give us 70 minutes. He's gonna most likely put Vinny on, which is perfect. Please, 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 por favor. Yeah, I don't.
Hold on, I just got the funniest message. Yo, this chat moves too quick, man. This chat moves way too quick. Way too quick. Oh, did I lose it? Did I lose it, chat? I just got the funniest message. Alright. Lyes, I need relationship advice. Oh my, is this what our streams have got to, chat? We're on relationship advice. Oh, chat, this chat is moving way too fast. Hold on, slow down. I've got 2 ladies interested in me. Okay, player. All right, 2 ladies interested in really matter. One is genuinely drop dead gorgeous and the other not as much, but her personality matches my vibe way better. The issue with the first girl is she gets too attached, but she's kind of bad. Let me know what to do, bro. First and foremost, I gotta ask you, bro, like, how old are you? Like, that's really the first question, because if you're in high school or like you're young, right? I'm not gonna say enjoy yourself, right? But you don't need to be worrying about all this, man. Honestly, you don't need to be worrying about this. I know in the moment, I remember when I was in high school or whatever, all this stuff seems so consequential. Trust me, brother. It's very inconsequential. Now, if you're a grown man, I don't know, my age, or like 21 or above, and now you're starting to like think about marriage and stuff like that, then brother, I would always recommend the one, first of all, who makes you happy, and the one that you can actually see yourself being with long term. Because looks are here now, but that shit fades, bro. All that material shit is good in the moment, but if there's no substance to it, put it in the bag, bro. So I think it really depends on how old you are, right? Like if you're young, bro, like do whatever you want, bro. Honestly, this shit is not that consequential. But if you're talking like you're a grown man and you're thinking about your future and stuff like that, don't focus too much on the materialistic stuff. You know what I mean? Don't focus so much on the materialistic stuff. Focus on who's going to make you happy, who's going to help further your life, who do you see that adds value to your life, who do you enjoy spending time with. There you go, man. There you go. Relationship hotline, bro. Relationship hotline, bro. There you go, man. There you go. All right, back to the facial stream.
I don't know how to say please in different languages, but por favor, don't take out Rodrigo. I know this is your habit. You're taking out one left winger from another left winger. Please, bro.
I got you, really matter. No problem, brother. No problem.
If you're going to bring Vinny on, put Rodrigo on the right. Franco, by the way, he's been okay. He's been good. Actually, no. Okay's a bit harsh. He's been good. Franco's been calm. Couple nice little moments. Nice little dribbles. Nice little...
I don't like how this guy said, sometimes I forget you're actually almost 30 and then put 30 in all caps. I don't like that, chat. What the hell? This guy said, I actually forgot you're almost 30. What the hell? Why is 30 in all caps, bro? Put that shit down, man. What the hell? Bro said 30 in all caps. Like he just spit that at me. Yo, calm down, bro. Why are you so loud for, bro? Why are you so loud, bro? Why are you screaming it to the rafter, bro? Relax, man. Relax. I got 3 more years till I'm 30, bro. Chill. Calm down, man. Calm down, bro. That said 30. Like it's a slur. Like he just slurred me. What the hell?
Not mixed. He's had a nice couple moments, but of course the biggest one is the miss towards the end of the first half. Right, he should be scoring that. There should not be an excuse for you to miss that, especially because the near post away.
He's averaging 30. Sounds like Stephen A, bro.
You are. It's completely open. It's wide open. Instead, what you're doing, you're shooting it in the middle where Rudy's going to dive to. Come on, Ak. You should be doing way better there. You should be doing way better. But listen, I personally think 45 minutes, it's been good. I've been happy with the first 30 minutes. The last 10 minutes, I think, if we score towards the end, I think it would have been a great half. The players that I don't think is playing well, by the way.
Let's see who he doesn't think is playing well. Let me see if I can guess who he doesn't think is playing well. I don't think Fede is playing that well. I personally don't think Franco is playing that well, chat. Like, Franco is doing a lot of nice, neat stuff, but there's no real substance at the end of it. And I don't think Arda's playing that well either. I think these three so far, I'm not totally. Let's see what he says.
Yeah, let's have an honest conversation. Number one. Can someone please tell me? And I'm kind of annoyed for saying this. And he's had a very poor season so far. Not poor season, an average season. No one is speaking about it. No one is speaking about it, by the way.
Faisal is 9 years younger than Lyes. Are you insane? Faisal, this brother right here. He's 9 years younger than me. No comment. No comment.
No way. Fede Valverde. My brother. I mean, brother, where are you, wallahi? Bro, like, if you're not on the pitch, are you here in my yard,
He's
fam?
averaging 40.
Fede Valverde, act.
36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Anyone?
I agree.
Can someone tell me?
Oh, hold on. I forgot on YouTube. 1 sec. Forgot to move myself. I agree. Fede
should not be criticized. Don't speak about Fede. Who the hell do you think we are, fam? We can talk about anyone, Ak. We can talk about anyone there is, fam. We can criticize anyone. If we booed Cristiano Ronaldo, our greatest ever player, what makes Vinny or Fede immune to criticism? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Man said, don't talk about Fede. Let's not criticize Fede. And yes, no, we are. No, we are. We are going to talk about them. Yeah, we are going to talk about them. Fede Valverde, one thing which I've noticed so far this season is his role is different. Last season, it was a complete different role.
I want to see the other players he said are playing poorly.
Due to Arda's arrival in the midfield. And Xabi Alonso has given a lot of responsibility to Arda Güler, basically being the person, get the ball, progress with it, carry with it, just do everything with it. One thing which is noticeable, is very noticeable, is the fact that he's exhausted. We can all tell he's tired. But that's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. Eder Militao is coming back from a back-to-back ACLs. No one's going to give him that reason. That's not an excuse. All I'm saying, he needs to do better. Because so far, this game and so far this season, he hasn't been the best. He hasn't been impactful at all. He hasn't been influential at all. He needs to do better.
Bro, Josh,
we can't have
bro.
passages at this point. We can't. The same way we're talking about Vinny getting benched. Vinny was our Ballon d'Or player. He was our number 7. If Vinny's work like that anymore, Xabi Alonso, you have to improve. He needs to improve in the next coming week. The biggest glazer, but I'm not giving us my love towards the player, cloud my judgment about them.
Long as hell.
You're letting your love towards the player cloud the director. Let's fix up. Man are giving people passes because they love them. Move, bro. Wallahi, bro, we're giving people passes, bro.
Is he not going to talk with the other 2 players?
Absolutely.
Fairs, man. Fairs, man. I guess that's it. I guess that's it then. When's the second half starting, bro? When's the second half starting? Chat, we got about 1.2K people in the stream. Hit the likes, please. Hit the likes, please. Hit the likes, please. Hit the like, please. Let's get the 500 likes, man. Come on. Come on. And of course, if you don't mind, cheeky sub as well, too. All right, I think second half's about to start. Yes or no? Yes or no? Oh yeah, it's about to start. The champions. Chat, is there more iconic music in football than the Champions League anthem? I don't think so, bro. I don't think there's a more iconic sound in football than the Champions League anthem. Because think about it. The World Cup song changes every 4 years. Right? Premier League don't have like a theme song like that. Unless it's like dun 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 dun. Like they don't got a theme song. Champions League anthem got to be the most iconic sound in football. Waka Waka was 1 year, bro. It was one World Cup. These are the That's every year. That's every year. That's every game, bro. That's every year. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I prefer that one high key, bro. I prefer that one high key, man. Champions League anthem. Actually, now that I think about it, chat, meaty song when I think about it, bro. And the trophy too. Yo, Europa League anthem high key clear. Europa League trophy high key clears the Champions League trophy, bro. Honestly, like if you give me the choice between the two of them, man, I might take the Champions League one just because whatever, right? But real ones, no, man. Real ones, no, man. Anyways, I said 4-1 Madrid, chat, so I need 3 goals to go in for Madrid right now. And low-key, I'm 2 out of 5 for goal scorers right now. I said Weah. I said Mbappe. I need another Mbappe goal. I need a Dean Huijsen goal. And I need, who did I say? Franco. Come on, chat. Come on, imagine. Imagine. Yusuf, we're multifaceted over here, man. We're multifaceted. Game's about to kick off, second half. I definitely agree, bro. The 2014 World Cup song is underrated, bro. All right, Mbappe gets us started in the second half. Courtois pumps it long. Out to Fede. Let's see what the second half has in store for us, guys. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. Oof. Alvaro's a problem, man. Seriously, Alvaro's a problem. Chat, am I the only one who was really moved by that Rodrigo first half? I was extremely moved by that Rodrigo first half. One 0 Dortmund. 1-0 Dortmund, yeah? Juve. I wasn't moved by Juve against Inter, to be fair. I wasn't. Alvaro. Arda controls it well. Mbappe into his feet. Kylian out to Franco. The pass is a little ambitious. It's a little ambitious. I heard that Twitter space. It killed me, man. The way he was talking is spot on, bro. Erasmus. Yes, I think I can't do the Amram impression, to be fair. I can't. Tenaga. Yes, the game against Arsenal. But I can't do the Amram impression. Yeah, yes, the good times, they are coming back. What else do you all be saying? Last year, I said a storm is coming. Now, I say next year, the good times are coming back. We must suffer. We must suffer. Erasmus. I'm not good with accents. I'm not good with accents. We won 2 cups. And we won. Sometimes I say I hate my players. Sometimes I say I love them. Arda. Hoyson. Marseille break. Oh, brilliantly dealt with by Carreras. I'm gonna stop calling him Carreras. I'm just gonna say Alvaro, man. I can't lie. Carreras is, how do Spanish people say Carreras? Do they say it like that? But then there's a second R. I think it's got to be Alvaro, man. I'm just gonna call him Alvaro. I can't roll my R's like that though. Did I roll them there? Cara. Let's call him Cara. Jamie Carragher. Alvaro Carreras. Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Cara, man. Imagine. Call him Fernandez. Nah, I'll call him Carreras. Cavaradona. Medina playing out from the back. Out to Rulli. Uh-oh. Rulli a few times. Ball at his feet, man. He been shaky, bro. He been shaky. What do you think you have to do to be better than Messi if you're clearly less talented than him? If you're clearly less talented than Messi, I'm sorry, bro. You're not being better than Messi. Like, there's nothing you can do. Like, football, how good you are at football has to come into the equation eventually, bro. It has to. Oof. Mbappe hits the bar. Deflected shot off the bar. Corner. Carreras. But you have to roll the R. That's how Carreras sounds hella American, bro. Carrera. Fuck it, bro. I can't roll my R's, man. South American football content. Match day vlogs inside stadiums, 100%. But South American football, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have enough time in my schedule to watch South American football. I can't roll my R's. You know what it is, bro? Because I speak like French speakers are not good at rolling their R's, because our R's, we often say like we say a lot, right? We don't roll our R's in French. So like we would say rouge. We wouldn't say I wouldn't roll my R's to say it. We just say rouge. You know what I'm saying, Starly? It's tough, bro. We're not programmed to roll our R's, man. How can a French speaker not adjust and roll their R's? Why would we adjust? We don't have any words in French that we roll our R's for, bro. What the hell? Why should French people know how to roll their R's? JSK BD. We need the JSK conversations. Hey, he'll tell you all about it, bro. I can't roll my R's. I'm so real, bro. I'm not French. I speak French. R's are silent in French. Now, they're not silent, but they're just like said a different way. It's like that's like it's like rouge. Like we that's how we say it. Like give me a word in French that starts with R. The robinet. We wouldn't say the robinet. You know what I mean? Like robinet. That's it. Yeah, Rabiot. That's how we would say it. Renaissance. Yeah, we wouldn't say Renaissance. You know what I mean? This is what we're doing here 52 minutes into the Real Madrid game, bro. What country was I born in? Canada. You have zero French accent in your English, though. Where were you born? Canada. Oof, Mastantuono. Good save from Rulli, man. Is it wild to say Romario is top 10 players of all time? I don't think so. I think there's a debate for him to be in the top 10. He's in that conversation with a few other players for like 10th for me. Bro, I was watching a movie. Oh, here's Mbappe. I was watching a movie in. I didn't know it was in French, Quebec French, right? With all due respect, man, that accent jars me so much, bro. It's the most annoying accent of all time. Alright, chat. I'm not trying to disrespect any Quebec people, bro. But oh my god. No, I'm not from Quebec, man. I'm not. I'm not whatsoever, bro. I'm not. But bro, their accent. You know what it is when you live and you speak to actual French people your whole life, and then you hear Quebec people speak French. It just like, bro, it's like, for me, it's like people scratching at like a blackboard. That's what it sounds like to me, bro. It's yo, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Nah, I'm not trying to diss Quebec people, bro, but the accent, bro, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Steven, bro, you know what it is? If I didn't speak French already, and I didn't like speak with like I didn't have French family or Algerian family, it wouldn't bother me as much. But because that's all I hear normally, then when I'm making transition to hearing like a Quebec accent, I'm just like, oh my god, man. Bro, Toronto accent, the hardcore Toronto accent ain't nice either, but I'm talking just purely like a French accent. Like someone speaking French in their own accent. Bro. Haj Musa, baller. Baller. I wish he started, bro. I wish he started for Algeria. Kondogbia. Deals with it well. Pavard. Valverde. Kondogbia, nice. Nice from Marseille. Fede tries to win it. Here's Aubameyang. Marseille on the break now. Timothy Weah. Alba. Aubameyang! Big save from Courtois. Oh, yeah. Marseille on the break. Wow. Højbjerg. Just inexplicably passes it out of bounds. Why do the Dutch media hate Haj Musa? Who do I have for AFCON? Right now, I would say it's tough, man, because I think Senegal are the best team. But when it comes to AFCON, man, first of all, the best team almost never wins it. But secondly, it's like geography matters here, right? North African teams always struggle outside of North Africa. But then North African teams playing in North Africa, they typically tend to do very, very well. In fact, I don't think a non-North African team... I don't want to confidently say that. I know for sure a North African team I don't think has ever won AFCON outside of North Africa. But I don't think... I'm pretty sure a North African team has never not won it in North Africa. Is that the stat? There's a stat that's similar to that. Yildiz scored for Juve. Franco. Way up. Juve 1-1. Kenan, man. This is his season, bro. Here's Greenwood. next Algeria game. Well, it's gonna be against Somalia, man. When did they qualify? Nah, I can't look past Senegal right now, man. But Morocco as well too. They're gonna be playing at home. Kondogbia. Out to Greenwood. Can he save it? Yes, he can. On his left. 1v1 against Alvaro. 2 Carrington products. Greenwood. Squares up Alvaro. Takes it on his right. Oh my goodness. Greenwood is a problem, bro. He is a problem. 2-1 Dortmund. Wow. Who scored the second for Dortmund? In the Met shot. How's Algeria's squad looking in terms of player quality? We have some talented players, bro, but we're not going to do shit at AFCON, and we're definitely not going to do shit at World Cup, bro. We play the wrong players. Our bench is more talented than our starting 11. Egypt. I don't believe in them, bro. I don't believe in Egypt at these tournaments. They have a good team, but I don't think they have the team to win it. Nah, I don't watch hockey. I don't. Eunice talks football. I think we've done a video together, bro. I think it was me, Matisse, Eunice, and the other side of the coin, Miz. South Africa have a good team. Thoughts on Akliouche playing for France? I don't blame him, bro. If you can make the French national team, I don't know many players that will turn it down. I know Algerians will be upset about it, but if he feels more French, then who are we to tell him to play for us? That's his decision. I wish he would play for us, but if he doesn't, he doesn't, bro. Two Juve. Am I seeing what happened? What do you mean? Oof, Greenwood almost with a nice pass. Alvaro intercepts. Gouler. Chouameni. Out to Alvaro. Oof, well done with Alvaro. But wow, Beraldi really well there. This is a good Marseille team, guys. Seriously. I'm really impressed by this Marseille performance. I think, like I said, the first 25 minutes, 30 minutes of the game, Madrid were much superior. But I think Marseille have actually really kind of grown into this game. Vlahovic! I know it sounds like I am watching the wrong game, but we're here now, man, so we fight through it. You believe Neymar is more talented than Messi? I think Neymar is one of the best talents I've ever seen in my life, but better than Messi. Oof. Yildiz is balling out. I'm missing this Yildiz masterclass, man. My 2 players to watch out for this season, chat, is Yildiz and Olise. I think they're going to go crazy this year. Like, best season of their career so far. I'm not sure I can stream tomorrow, but if I can, chat, we will be doing Bayern Chelsea. But I'm not going to guarantee a stream because I'm not 100% sure if I can yet. You know what I mean? Franco comes off, excuse me. And in his place comes Brahim Diaz. So right off the bat, chat, my prediction's not coming true. We had a good run. Franco's off. Oh, and Rodrigo came off for Vinny. To be fair, Rodrigo first half was very, very good. Second half, I think he was quiet. But to be fair, Madrid the second half haven't been good, bro. Madrid the second half have not been good. Brahim Diaz, he's been around for a minute, bro. Think about it. Him and Sancho were together in that City academy, right? So Brahim has been at Milan. I mean, he stayed at City, I think, a little longer than Sancho. And then he's been at Madrid now for what, 3 years? Nah, we don't have the Golasso show over in the UK. That's a CBS thing. Check the Juve game. 2-0, no? Or 2-2, right? Timothy Weah. It might have been out of bounds. But Courtois comes to clear the danger anyways. I think it was out of bounds. Kirk got banned. On what? YouTube or Twitch? YouTube or Twitch? Both! What for? He was watching clips of Champions League games. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm never opening up you guys' links again, man. I can't lie. That's crazy. Yeah, damn. 05. Chat. Pour one out for 05, man. Pour one out for 05, bro. There's nothing left. Pour one out for 05. Aubameyang. That's not your game. See, when I see Aubameyang doing like skills and flicks and stuff like that, put it in the bag, bro. Put it in the bag. Put it in the bag, oh boy. That's not you, bro. That's not you. Aubameyang trying to do back heels, chat. That's not you, bro. Kondogbia and O'Reilly coming off. I find that surprising, by the way. I think Kondogbia has been excellent. No, it looks like Weah might be coming off, actually. It looks like it might be Weah. Paixão and Vermeeren coming on. Okay. Weah is staying on. Kondogbia off. I think Kondogbia has had a stormer of a game, to be honest, chat. Can 05 rise like a phoenix? Phoenix here. Kurt's live. Damn, chat capped. My guy Steven said, dating advice and language class. LOL, what has this game done to us, bro? This is what I've come to, bro. This is what it's all come down to, Steven. 47 says, add me to SDS. I have South American ball knowledge. I'll put your application in the process. We will give it the thorough investigation and due process that it deserves, and we'll get back to you with an answer. Doxed Michael says, bro, Hoysen's moving like... Saddam Hoysen is nuts, bro. That's a nuts nickname. And then Amir Khan says, got my visa for Algeria, planning to hitchhike travel across Algeria for a month. My Daria's decent. Any tips, places to visit? Thanks in advance. Béjaïa, man. Anyways, any part of the La Grande Kabylie is beautiful, man. That's like the mountains, the water. It's a beautiful area. I would say, I mean, look, Algiers is like the capital. That's where you're gonna see like most things to do, right? But I think if you're into your hiking and stuff like that, bro, you have to go to Kabylia, man. Seriously. That's where there's the mountains. That's where I think you're going to see most of the stuff you're probably looking for. The ocean. For me, the people are a little friendlier down there, but that's just my opinion. But nah, you'll enjoy yourself, man. You'll enjoy yourself. How was it getting yourself a visa, by the way? I'm guessing you're not Algerian, Amir? So how was it getting yourself a visa for Algeria? Oi! Clear it off the line. Clear it off the line. 3-2 Dortmund. Wow. Wow. Who even started SDS? Sharky, bro. Who started Sharky Does Sports? Star player. Jan Couto scored. I'm missing the game of the night, chap. Ruli's down on the ground. What happened? Carvajal and Ruli went head to head. Oh, Carvajal. Carvajal's probably going to get sent off for that, huh? Carvajal might get sent off. He might get sent off. That's foolish. That's foolish. Yeah, I think he's gonna get sent off, chap. You can't be doing that, bro. You cannot be doing that. Ruli's obviously selling this to hell and high water, right? But I think Carvajal is about to get sent off. Chat, the minute you kind of go in with that movement, you're leaving it up to powers above you, man. He could have been killed. Pola could have been killed. Who can even play right back now? I think Fede will play right back. It's soft footy, but bro, it's a red card. Like, it's not about it being soft or not. It's about the action. The minute you kind of go in like that, like the minute you start, you put your head against someone else's and you like make the movement, you're setting yourself up, bro. It's not about it being soft or not. It's the intent, I think. And for a player of Carvajal's experience, I think he should know a lot better. Yeah, that's what it is. The minute you lean in, I think you're setting yourself up a little bit. Of course, he didn't actually hurt Ruli. Like, this guy's acting like he just got shot, right? But that's how it goes. He's gonna go check the monitor. Yeah, I think Danny's out. I think Carvajal's about to get sent off. Chat, we got 1,000 people in the chat at the moment. Please, all I ask, hit the like button. And if you haven't already, of course, subscribe. We're on a road to 100,000 subscribers. What are we at right now, chat? We are at... I'll tell you how many subscribers we're at. We're at exactly 82,900. Not bad. Not bad. That's about 3,000 subscribers in less than a week. Yeah, look, he's going to get sent off, man. He's going to get sent off. Red card. Foolish, man. Foolish. Do a tour of all your football shirts you own for 90K. You guys want to do that? I don't mind. I don't mind. Yeah. So in the same game, Trent has gone off with injury and Dani Carvajal has just been sent off. That is very, very foolish from Carvajal, man. And now Madrid will play the last 20, 25 minutes with 10 men. Do I really want Emram sacked because your rants end up blowing up view-wise? Yes, I do want Emram sacked. Chad, I was saying this to Cam the other day. My best performing videos are when Man United lose. But I'm telling you right now, I would do anything for Man United to be good, bro. Honestly, I want to enjoy watching Man United play so much. You guys actually don't understand. Like, I would sacrifice all the views just for Man United to win. Bro, I'm so tired of watching this shit, man. I'm so tired of watching my team lose every other game. It's genuinely now. It's not like I'm not gonna say like my mental health is in the gutter, but it's so, bro. It's painful to watch, bro. It's painful to watch, bro. Bro, not even the flex, bro. I'm doing okay money, bro. I'm comfortable, right? I don't need Man United to lose to pay my rent or whatever. Bro, I will do anything for Man United to be good, bro. Seriously, it's tough, bro. It's tough, bro. It's tough, man. Like, I think there are people out there, not saying names, but I think they definitely do almost like, I think they do almost like take a little bit of pleasure. I'm not saying anyone wants Man United to lose, like in terms of United fans, but I think for some people it's like they know when United wins, it's like, oh, it's going to be good for me. But bro, honestly, like, I would much rather Man United be winning games and me getting half the views than Man United losing and me getting 100,000. Like, I don't take pleasure in Man United losing games because it impacts me. In fact, bro, I couldn't care less, bro. Seriously, I want my team to be good, bro. I want my team to be good. Trent injured and Danny red card. Next game's at Anfield. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn, bro. Nah, I said views. I didn't say use. What the hell? I wouldn't sacrifice any of you guys. What the hell? You guys think I'm like demented or something? What the hell? I'm not sacrificing anybody for Man United. Nah, Imran, never, bro. If anything, man, I feel like I'm just real, bro. I don't over-exaggerate when Man United concede goals. I like, honestly, when the camera's on, when I watch football games, I'm just the same person as I am off. I don't think every content creator you can say the same. I feel like some people, they do kind of put on an act. Oh, what a pass from Aubameyang. I actually just watch the games the same way I would if I was, like, when United concede, I don't go like, I don't scream or whatever. I'm like, almost like, I don't have emotion. It's not like I have no emotion. I'm just like, fuck, man. Seriously, like, I'm a chill guy if that's what you want to call me, but nah, Onana was different, bro. Onana is the one guy who's actually tested my patience so much, bro. That Lyon game, oh my god, man. Oh my god. That actually triggered me, bro. Only because of what you said before. I'm more disappointed. I'm more disgusted, to be honest. Like, angry. Not a shot at Said whatsoever, bro. Said's my guy. Said's my guy. Not a shot at Said whatsoever. If you guys know me and Said, you guys will know that's my guy. Said is a way more emotional person than I am. Yeah, I mean Jamal. Mbappe! Can you send me a Liverpool shirt? No. I won't ever wear it. I will never wear that shirt. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Vinny. Tries to dribble past two. Can't get it. Dortmund penalty. Oh my goodness. That's a game right there, bro. Do I reckon we could get Iraola if we sack Emerim? I do. And he would be my preferred option, to be honest with you. He would. Timothy Weah down now. How about an Arsenal shirt? I will never wear an Arsenal shirt, a Man City shirt, a Liverpool shirt, a Chelsea shirt, a Leeds United shirt. I will never wear those shirts. Anything else, bro, feel free to send me. Any other club shirt, feel free to send me. Emerson coming off now. So is Timothy Weah. Timothy Weah obviously got the first goal for Marseille. Aha! Amin! Amin, amin. Amin, amin. Amin, amin. Amin Guiri. My boy. My boy. My boy. My boy. Come on. Represent. Represent. Vinny. What's going on? Amin Guiri just entered the pitch, bro. We're about to see real footballing magic now, bro. The only way I'm taking an Henry Arsenal shirt or a Mara City shirt is if they're signed or given to me by the player. I'm not going out of my way to just have an Arsenal shirt or a City shirt. Nah. Nah, he plays for Algeria, bro. Vinny. Vinny! Straight at Rolly. Rolly's had the game of his life, bro. Vinny tries to flick over Mbappe. Doesn't get it. Marseille retain. Tchouameni. Alvaro. Alvaro's everywhere, bro. Vinicius. Tchouameni. Mbappe. Flick. Vinny. Madrid won a penalty. Madrid won a handball. They're going to get it. They're going to get it. They're going to get it. Should that be a penalty? Should that be a penalty? Let's see the replay. Brahim and Vinny. Medina goes to ground. Can that be a penalty, chat? It goes off his body first, and then his hand is just there. I don't think that can be a penalty. For me, isn't it the rule? If it hits a different part of your body and then goes to your hand, it's not a penalty. Isn't that it? If it hits a different part of your body and then hits your hand, it's not a penalty. Isn't that the rule? I think it might get overturned, chat. I think that might get overturned. I'm pretty sure the rule is, chat, if it hits a different part of your body and then hits your hand, that is not a handball. And yeah, facts. His hand, bro, what is he supposed to do with his hand there? Surely that gets overturned. Surely that gets overturned. That can't be a penalty, bro. They're going to check it, right? They're going to check it, right? What? You gave a penalty for that? You really gave a penalty for that? That's ridiculous, bro. Nah, I'm not having that, bro. I'm not having that, bro. I'm not having that. Mbappe scores again. I'm not having that, bro. That's poor from the ref. In my opinion, that's poor, bro. How can that be a pen? How on earth can that be a pen? It's another goal for Kylian Mbappe. But I'm sorry, man. That seems so harsh, bro. Nah, I don't like that. I'm not in favor of that. What is Faisal saying? Surely Faisal is mature enough to say that's not a penalty, bro. Surely Faisal is mature enough to say that's not a penalty.
Horace, look good.
What kind of ads are we getting here, bro?
Smell good. Be you. Find your grooming and fragrance essentials at horace.com and in our stores.
It's a penalty, wallah. I can't believe they gave it to us.
Good man. Good man. That's all I needed to see. That's all I needed to see. Good man. I can't believe that, bro. That's horrible. That's actually a genuinely terrible call, bro. Karabakh is winning 3-2. Wow, Benfica. Portuguese league, man. I clocked during the Club World Cup. It's not it. It's not it. Yannick Sinner reported alive in Italy. Why is that news? Why is that news? What the hell? What kind of comment is that? Damn, Benfica, man. I'm so confused why that message got sent. Højbjerg. Damn, Santa Clara lost to Shamrock Rovers. $2K tonight. We'll see. I'm not going to promise it. Maybe. Because I got to eat after this. I got to do a match review after this. Will I be able to stream on Thursday? Probably more likely. Probably more likely than tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm not 100% sure. I'll keep you guys posted. If you guys, please, guys, join the Discord. I keep you guys pretty much posted in there. Greenwood. Vinny. Chouameni. Hoyson. Here's Mbappe. Vinny ahead of him. Mbappe decides to go to Brahim. Brahim on the left. Mbappe in behind. Mbappe beats one. Brahim. Oh, Rulli, another save, man. But how good is Mbappe? Mika says Mourinho doesn't sound too bad right now. We need results. Come on, man. Mourinho in 2025. I love Jose, man, but let's call it what it is, man. That would be a poor appointment if we hired Mourinho. Højbjerg. Greenwood. 1v1 against... Oh, what a save from Courtois. What a save from Courtois. Chouameni. Brahim. Mbappe. Let's go to Vinicius Jr. Oh, what a pass. Over the top to Brahim, but Rulli. Rulli is definitely the man of the match, though. Huh? We can agree to that. Kurt Twitter Bomba, what do you tweet? You gotta take Twitch to court or something. It kills me that FIFA is still in his name on Twitter. Hey UEFA, you're a disgrace. And amongst the generation of video game nerds, I bring more eyes to the sport than anybody else. And you're here copyright striking for showing goal replays. Embarrassing stuff. Man said I bring more eyes to the sport than anybody else. Who does this guy think he is, bro? He said I bring more eyes to the sport than anybody else. Is hilarious, bro. Yeah, Adam McCall, that's my guy, bro. I got love for Adam. I got love for Adam. I said I bring more eyes to the sport than anybody else. 4-3 Dortmund. Wow, guys, we watched the wrong game, man. We watched the wrong game. Egan Riley comes on. Pavard comes off. Brahim. No foul. I don't think Madrid have played bad, though. Second half, I don't think they've been great. But, guys, Madrid should have easily won this game, if we're also calling it what it is. I think the penalty was harsh. But on the basis of performance, Madrid were much better than Marseille, bro. They could have scored 4 or 5 today. But they didn't. All I'm saying is guys saying, oh, if Real Madrid play like this against Liverpool, they get destroyed. Why? This kind of performance, they would win most games on a different day. Mbappe is scoring more goals than one on a different day or two. I definitely agree, bro. I'm not trying to say the pen was a pen or whatever, but people saying, oh, this kind of performance would get them destroyed by Liverpool. You could very easily make the case against Liverpool, they might score more than 2 goals, bro. Spurs win 1-0. That's big, man. Four. What? 4-4. Oh, we missed the game of the season, chat. We missed the game of the season. Nah, we chose the wrong game, man. We chose the wrong game, chat. We chose the wrong game. 4-4. Holy shit, bro. Juve games these days are classics, huh? Vlahovic hat-trick. Vlahovic hat-trick. Don't tell me Lloyd Kelly scored again. Oh, it's Lloyd Kelly. Lloyd Kelly scores. Lloyd Kelly had never scored for Juve before this past weekend. Now he's got 2 in 2 games. Chouameni. Oh, guys are saying it might be offside. What an insane game, bro. I was just thinking, what was the game more people would have wanted to watch? Madrid or Dortmund Juve, but I thought Madrid Marseille would be good. Wow, it counts. Onside. Well, yeah. By the way, this hasn't been a bad game whatsoever. I've enjoyed the Madrid Marseille game. I've enjoyed it, but let's call it what it is, bro. 4-4 comeback like that is a classic. We missed out. Is Vlahovic hate forced? I don't think it's really forced. I mean, he hasn't really done anything in his career post Fiorentina to really justify any praise. Like, oh, Greenwood's got to put that on target. Greenwood's got to put that on target, man. Yeah, it just goes over. Full time in Trent. 4-4. Wow, what a game, man. What a game. Alista, check out Kenny's kits. Check out Kenny's kits. They may have the kit that you're looking for. Did Asensio change? Chat, Asensio was 35 last year, right? Oi, Guiri. That's naughty, bro. That's naughty, Guiri. That's naughty. Dortmund versus Juve was goalless at 52 minutes. Insane, bro. Insane. Am I Petkovic out? I don't really rate him, man. I don't really rate him. Or I don't rate the job he's done. I was excited by the appointment because of what he did for Switzerland, but I don't rate the job he's done with Algeria. And I don't really see him as the guy to take this team to tournaments. I don't think we're going to succeed at AFCON or the World Cup. And I think a big part of it is his tactics and his squad selection. Three more minutes of added time. Can Marseille find an equalizer? They're up against 10 men. Greenwood. Højbjerg. Oof. Corner. Corner Marseille. Mourinho of the Algerian Federation would be fireworks, bro. That would be the funniest thing of all time. I would take Mourinho for Algeria for sure. For sure. What the hell? Greenwood crosses it on his right. Over. Goal kick. Kenny's kits. They do some good retro kits. I've ordered some stuff from them before. I know. Q8 skills, bro. I watched the wrong game. I watched the wrong game today. Modern kits. Well, those you can find wherever, bro. If you're looking for this season's kits, you can just buy those wherever. It's usually the retro kits that are a little more difficult to find. Vinny. Well dealt with. Greenwood. Now, Weah was hooping, bro. I do have two monitors, bro, but I don't know. Man, I'm not going to lie. I don't really like watching two games at once. Especially when I'm on stream. Maybe when I'm not on stream, I'll watch two games at once. But when I am, like, it's already tough to concentrate on one game, bro. But on two, that's not easy. Is Kenny's kits worn or new? No, they're not worn kits. They're new kits. They're not, like, authentic kits, but, like, they're very good quality. I would love to go for Renard, but I don't know, man. If it wasn't going to happen after we fired Belmadi, I don't think it's ever going to happen. Seven minutes on the clock. Referee blows for full time. Real Madrid wins their first game of the Champions League. Xabi Alonso gets his first win in the competition. But I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think Madrid have gotten fortunate today with the goal that they scored, the second one. Because in my eyes, that can't be a penalty. Now, I'm gonna say this. I think they deserve to win because they were the better team. They had more chances. It's not like Marseille were like, oh my god, Marseille played a decent game, especially in the second half. But I think Madrid could have easily won this game by 4 goals. It's just the way that they have ended up winning the game is suspect. That's not a penalty for me. But guys, I'm going to let you go now. Please, as you leave the stream, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already as well, too. I'm going to go do a match reaction to this, a match review. Keep an eye out for that in the next 30 or so minutes. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Keep an eye out as well, too. I might be doing a watch-along tomorrow for Chelsea-Bayern. No guarantee, but I'll see you guys tomorrow regardless. Peace.